Sorry that my hair is a freaking mess right now. But reason I was jumping on here, I want to talk about my fitness journey a little bit. I've since jumping on the South Asian Strong program, I've gone from 198 pounds, I believe I was, down to 168. So that's about 30 pounds, give or take a couple pounds. The process of going from 198 to 168, I think the hardest part was like the first maybe month, because you're so used to overeating. You're just used to like pure indulgence, like carbs everywhere you go, bread, bakeries, cookies, everything. And in my household, it's the worst because when I was with my parents, my family home, we keep a lot of junk food. We keep a lot of Oreos and chocolate chip cookies, cake rusk, Parley G cookies, and even if you're not hungry, you end up snacking on random things, chips. There's just so much junk food, it's insane. And one of the things that made it a lot easier for me to actually shed all this weight was when I moved out into my apartment. I don't keep a lot of that stuff. I don't keep a lot of junk food in the house because I know, you know, as disciplined as I am and can be, I do give in. Like, it's just, if the food is there, I have a bad habit of snacking on things that even if I'm not hungry, I'll just grab it and start eating it. So one of the cool parts about the transformation is that you almost have to become a different person to have a transformation, because the old version of you has like their old identity that they're trying to cling on to. And so when I made the decision to get in shape, and you know, I feel good right now, you can probably see my bicep vein, maybe sometimes it shows, sometimes it doesn't, but it's not where I want it to be. And I told myself that this time around, and I did this back in 2014, I believe, 2014, 2013, I had just broken up with my ex, and I got in like the best shape of my life right after that, used everything as a fuel. You know, I think it was like 6 months, got a six-pack, everything. So, but this time around, same goal, where I am not stopping until I have like a full six-pack, and then I'll do a slow bulk, a clean bulk, back up to hopefully 170, 175. I think when I finish my cut, I'll probably be at 155, I'd imagine, which is kind of crazy to think about, because that's like, in grade 12 I was 140, so 15 pounds in a 10-year, not 10-year period, like close to 10 years, 10-year period, putting on only 15 pounds is kind of crazy. So but yeah, as I was saying, you kind of have to become a different person, because you got to give up the old version of you that has terrible habits. So like that old part of you has to die before you can become this new version of yourself. And most people don't talk about that in fitness transformations, but really you're not just transforming your body, you're transforming your mind, your mindset, your belief system, your habits. So a lot of that is changing. And I believe that a lot of this will actually bleed over to my professional life, as well as my relationships, because you become so intentional, right? If you can control the food that you're eating, especially against all the cravings and, you know, all the feelings that come up, you can be very intentional about the relationships you have, the quality of the relationships you have. You can be very intentional about your work, the time that you're actually spending on doing things that are meaningful to you, and time that you're spending wasted or not doing things that are meaningful. So I quite like the journey. I'm pretty excited about it, and I think a lot more people need to have a weight transformation, because it really does change who you are. So quick little plug on transformation. Making these videos is kind of fun for me, because it actually forces me to continue on the trajectory that I'm on. Because this time around, and you know, now that I've done it over and over again, I think I have that mental capacity, but this time around I'm not losing this. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully it gives you guys a quick little update on the fitness journey. Hopefully you guys can see the bicep vein because I'm pretty proud of it. I don't know if you guys can see it on this arm too, but I'll give you guys a little flex before I go. Peace!